on a book cover.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's about a girl who spirals. Her best friend dies in a car accident, and she thinks it's her fault. My character Beverly, and so she goes in seclusion for like 5-6 years, and she's a singer, famous singer. So I will be singing in this movie. You were my first unveiling. You're the first ones to hear about this.
Somos los primeros, Jhon.
Oh, thank you. Sus inicios que hice en el cine, yo me acuerdo que su primer rol fue en Undercover Man, que obviamente son elementos importantes que se debe tener, pero ¿bajo qué aspectos consideras importantes para que mejoren los filmes de detectives hoy día en el cine? Eso me parece como una gran pregunta para que conozcas un poco el tema.
Okay, we are going to talk about in the very early beginnings of your career with the Undercover Man, and Jhon wants to know what are the important elements that I don't know the filmmakers should use, because we know that you're also a producer, a writer, to develop better detective movies nowadays.
You researched me. Okay.
Yes.
That was my very yeah. There's a lot that you look through. That was my first independent film, and that was my first start in actually being being in film, and I played a candy striper. And my part, I was flirting with one of the patients who was a ex-football player who also became a detective. And to this day, I've never seen that movie.
Wow.
I don't watch my own movies.
Wow, that's crazy. Because you got a very, very long resume. Wow.
Yeah, I do. I won't watch myself on screen. I'm very shy about that. And believe it or not, that's the truth.
Wow.
I've seen myself on TV, but I won't watch myself on screen. Now, when I was in the streets, which I was the whole entire movie, I was the lead.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting next to the director, and I'm like this. My director is telling me, lift up your head and open up your eyes. There you are. I open up my eyes, and there I am in a white bikini coming out of a pool. And I went, oh, great. Now I'm in a white bikini. Thank you so much. He's like, my God, you look fantastic. But I got so many great reviews from playing that role. I still can't see myself on the big screen. So out of all the movies I've done, I only saw that one and another one, Panic in Detroit, where I played a prostitute who kicked somebody's ass in the street. Literally kicked him ass, like groined him, banged his head on the ground, trying to save my friend. Yeah, I like playing badass roles. I was sitting in the theater, and I'm in the beginning opening scene, and I'm about to look up, and the girl next to me spills wine on my red dress. So the whole entire time I'm like this, trying to wipe myself. So I never got to see that. I just finished filming Bloody Nun, not Bloody Nun, Amityville Thanksgiving, which is a phenomenal role. I'm the lead female in the whole entire movie, screaming, crying that people cannot believe how good I was. I shot 26 scenes in 2 days. That I actually bought myself a gown, because I never did it before, for the premiere. And who knows if I'm even going to look up. I probably won't look up either. I don't know. That's where I'm very shy about things because I don't know if you read my bio. Did you read my bio?
Yes.
Okay. So I was very shy when I was younger, like a teenager, because I had a stuttering problem. So I'm not shy anymore, but I think that's where I'm shy because I can't watch myself, in big screen. I don't know what it is. I like get nervous and I panic or something. So I can't. And people ask me, how do you do this? Like, how do you act and sing and just because
Mhm.
if the director's happy with my performance as I'm doing it, and after he edited it, and they're like, wow, you're a natural, you have charisma, you're great on camera. Why do I want to, I'm happy that they say that, and I'm good.
We decided to only translate the questions, but not the answers, so you can freely talk. But
Oh,
I promise
okay.
to translate everything.
Bueno,
Okay, continúa.
tu cuestión es lo más importante. Sabemos que en el filme Jhon of habla sobre la vida misma, en cómo el ser humano se trata de complicar la vida y de poder llegar a la desgracia. Pero, ¿cuál es el valor más importante que usted tuvo que aprender en su personaje?
Okay, what is the most important value that you had to learn in the character that you play in Jump Off? We know that this movie deals with life itself and
Yeah,
how.
that was
Yes.
actually a comedy. That was actually a comedy. I had a that role was I had a that was very, how do you say? How do you say? I was a white girl dating a black guy, but my family was part black. And this guy would only date white girls. When he found out that my family was black, he broke up with me. So, and I was a rich girl. That was my character. Um, so yeah, I mean, that was actually a good film. That was funny. He was like his friend was like a player. It was a player movie. But his friend, like I said, only dated white girls. When he found out that my family was part black, he dumped me. Italians went after him, beat him up, blah blah blah, the whole bit. I'm crying, but it was an experience. We actually shot that in Brooklyn, and till this day, I speak to that director.
Wow. Oh, I
Yeah.
will, I will, I will enjoy um, translating that. John, continúa. Muy buena
Uy,
respuesta, pero sé que se va a poner
de hecho,
buenísimo.
sí, estás
On
apasionada por
fire.
la
You are
respuesta.
on fire. Yes, just just
You
telling
are
you,
the
you are on fire
fire.
in this night. You are on fire. Estás en
Wow.
fuego.
Pues también en la tercera parte que yo quiero complementar es que yo visualicé el cortometraje A Lightly Daily, que se habla sobre la maldad, como esa influencia que se ve en el cine a través de, por ejemplo, amigos imaginarios, a través de objetos que un niño puede diferenciar, pero más que en su personaje, que fue como el que más tuvo protagonismo, desde su rol protagónico, ¿crees que esa historia sea un material importante para resolver casos de las personas que tienen ese mismo síntoma, esos casos que pasan?
Bueno, será una respuesta interesante porque recuerda que ya no ve sus películas. Okay, this will be an interesting answer because we know now that you don't watch your movies, but we are going to talk about the short film A Little Deadly. Do you think?
Oh, that was
Yeah.
okay. I played a mom who had a 5-year-old daughter, and she had a stuffed animal who was possessed, who possessed my daughter, and my daughter went around killing people. That was a horror.
Yes, and we want to know uh, somehow if somebody watched this movie, learning of course about your experience doing it. If you don't watch it, but you remember it, do you think that some people this short film can help people that had to deal, I don't know, with this kind of subject? We know that it's a supernatural subject, but it's related somehow to reality. You know, the to trouble child daughters, those good boys and girls that got imaginary friends. You know that sometimes these movies deal about reality but with another concept. Do you think that if somebody watch this short film, it can be helpful?
Well, it had nothing to do with imaginary friends. She was just my daughter. She was just crazy.
You say it all.
She actually killed all my characters' boyfriends.
Oh my God.
And one of the boyfriends tried to tell me that my daughter was a murderer and that she was killing people, and I actually tried to break up with him in one of the scenes, but before I broke up with him, she killed him, and I still went on her side. So, because I didn't actually see the killing.
Wow. Wow, wow,
Yeah.
wow. Jhon will enjoy this answer. Jhon, vas a disfrutar esta respuesta. No, hombre. Ando, ¿cómo es en suspenso? I really want to translate because I'm loving your answers, but Jhon, continúa.
Bueno, también me gustaría que comentara un poco sobre cómo usted define el título, porque yo sé que aún queda tiempo, el título de guideonslive.com. O sea, yo sé que es una película que tú vas a hacer, pero en sí habla sobre un poco sobre la sensualidad, pero en sí habla sobre la conciencia a través del ser humano. ¿Qué significa este título para usted reflejado en lo que hace parte mejorar como la visión de la directora, que eres tú?
Wow, we are going to talk now about one of your works as a director. And we know that in your upcoming works, there is the girl online.com. We want to know.
Oh, that is a thriller. That movie is about how do I say this? I have a husband that looks for girls online. All right. And some of the girls ends up being, getting killed.
Oh my God.
And one of the girls that got killed, her boyfriend starts to search for her, and he finds out about me, and he tells me about what my husband is doing, and I don't believe this. So me and him start to follow my husband and try to catch him with the girls before he kills her. That was really good. That was really, I kind of like played two different characters in that, because I had to play the doting wife and I had to play the investigator at the same time. But that was really cool. I like that one.
We cannot wait to see it. Jhon, no puedo esperar para verla. No
I can't
necesito
wait till it
preguntar.
comes out.
Yes, we understand you. Jhon, continúa porque vas a amar cuando la traduzca.
Claro. También yo sé que hay un título que se llama Bloody Nun, la segunda parte. Entonces me gustaría saber cómo, no solo la inspiración, sino también cómo usted define el tema de lo sobrenatural, obviamente, pero bajo qué influencias usted se guió para poder crear o poder participar, porque esto es una creación de otros directores, pero ¿qué significa para usted actuar en un filme sobrenatural en todo este sentido?
Okay, we are going to talk about Bloody Nun part 2, but not only about what inspired you to do your role, but what inspired you to you in the supernatural subject, genre. I don't know. Tell us more about this, your participation in this project, in Bloody Nun 2.
Bloody Nun 2, I played a demon hunter. And I actually hunt demons. My character didn't have like a really big role in that because they were introducing my character because there's a franchise, which Bloody Nun 3 I'm filming in 2 weeks, and her character is going to be more developed. So yeah, so that I get into characters as soon as I read the script. once I read the script, I envision myself doing all these characters. It could be a mom, it could be a mob wife, it could be a girlfriend, it could be a demon hunter, it could be a rebel, it could be, like I said, all these other movies. I could be a girlfriend, I could be a crazy person. I could like I just did a movie. I don't know if it's out now actually. I had a very small part in it, but I played a mom. It was called Matters of the Heart. You have to see it. It's a very fast scene, but it was explicit. Very like, how do you say, intense, because I almost actually hung myself.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I was on set and I had a bruised rib from one of my other movies, which we'll go into that. And when I shot the scene, I get very into character. I love doing my own stunts, which you were, well, I'll go into that too. So they hung a kerchief on the fan, and I'm very short. So I had to stand on a bed on my tippy toes. Now, I don't know if you know what a bruised rib feels like, but it's very painful and you can hardly move. So I'm on my tippy toes, and to make the scene look real and not really fall, I'm swaying back and forth with my head like this. And because of my rib, I almost hung myself. That, yeah, I was like this. So the director's like, oh my God, that was fantastic when I was hanging myself. Yeah. Before I almost fell. And so after that happened, I had to get off, and I was like shaking. I said, just give me 5 minutes. After that, I went back and I did it again, and I did the scene.
Wow.
Oh my God. You had Jhon understand it, and he doesn't speak English, but you have to tell us more about, yes, that aspect of your career, doing your own stunt, and you want to tell us more things. In fact, I want to tell you something that made me feel great. I really love the non-exploitation genre, and it's great because now with you got people from Bloody Nun, and it's great because we got people here from Saint Agatha and from the Nun. So for me, covering all the aspects from the non-exploitation, for me, oh, it's a bless. And Natalie, what a scary story. Tell us more about that aspect, and we have to congratulate you. In fact, Jhon, aplaudámosla. Ella hace sus propias stunts.
Natalie,
No, Natalie, that was scary but amazing. Tell us more about that aspect of doing your own stunts and the thing that you want to tell us about a project. I don't know if it's that.
Did you see The Streets? I
Yes.
played Pink. She was a rebel carjacker, like Fast and the Furious. I actually drove a lot of cars. I did spins and everything. There was one. Yeah, there was shooting everything. Pink hat, shorts, boots, white t-shirt, the whole bit. I actually developed that character when the director came to me and says, I want to cast you, and I actually co-wrote that movie. I actually co-wrote the movie. So I developed that character. I created that character. So I went up to the director one day and I said, listen, I want to hang out of a car with a gun shooting people. He goes, are you nuts? I said, no, I'm not nuts. So we shot the scene. I was hanging out of a van and my finger was on the rack of the van and I'm holding a gun, and the guy went too fast around the circle and my finger got caught in the rack and I broke my finger.
We are so glad that you are still with us telling us this. Oh my God, that's crazy. Oh,
I
wow.
love doing stuff like that. I get a rush doing my own stuff. I'm crazy, I know.
And
Everybody says I'm like a female Tom Cruise. So
no, and in fact, I want to tell something that made me feel proud, and of course, Jhon, because in this channel we had the opportunity to talk with women that do stunts, and it's great. I mean, they say that they're only for the guys. No, you girls rot, you girls can do your own stunt, you girls can kick ass, you girls can get hurt, but still, oh my God, no, Jhon. I'm loving everything that Natalie's saying. She's a badass. She's amazing.
but I have no training. I just do it. I was always a tomboy. So I was always climbing roofs and climbing trees and throwing and I was always good at any sport, believe it or not. I could throw a football, I can play football, I can play baseball, everything. So I
And
was always active and creative at the same time. So when I did Pink and I was so much into her character, I wanted to do every stunt possible. And I got hurt a lot, but I still did it.
but it's great because you are a tomboy and you can also do the role from the model from the. Oh my God, Jhon, Natalie's amazing.
I'm not typecast. I can do any role. Yes.
That's why we are happy to have you here. No, Jhon,
Thank you so
co-
much.
continúa, vas a marcar respuesta. Natalie es increíble, Jhon, en serio.
Tengo dos últimas preguntas
Dale,
que
dale,
para
Jhon.
mí es muy importante. Bueno, sabemos que enojo llorando, cry eyes. Por favor, déjeme extenderme ahí, André, porque
Por favor.
yo no sé por qué, yo no sé por qué Mar Duplass no la contrata para hacer las demás películas de culto, porque ella puede ser la nueva generación de las películas de culto. ¿Por qué? Porque en la historia de ese título y de esa película
Por
se trata de un hecho real, pero claro, los nombres han sido cambiados. Es sobre un director que acosa a una actriz.
favor.
Entonces, yo quisiera preguntarle estas dos conceptos y es, ¿qué opina ella de qué tanto han cambiado los medios de comunicación, los periodistas, a entrevistar a actrices, por ejemplo, como ella? Yo sé que ella tiene guardaespaldas porque le han sucedido casos. Y también cómo usted visualiza que esto sea como ya por favor, como un
Dejemos,
esto ya,
pongámoslo con las palabras que son, detener ya el sexismo.
ya, esa, por
I
favor.
love this question. I love this question from Jhon because you have to forgive me. My cell phone is crazy because
Okay.
he saw crying eyes. And he's telling me something that is crazy. No, he said that when he saw it, he feels that Mark Duplass had you and cast you in roles of that caliber because the thing that John wants to know, and we know because we do the research that you sometimes we have to be true. Sometimes the media is sexist, and this channel don't want to be like that, showing is sexist media. I don't know how you doing that role as a woman, as an actress, director. I don't know how this movie can teach the media to say stop, please don't harass women, don't be sexist, don't be stupid, because we know that this movie deals with the subject. Please tell us this. I feel that this is an important question from Jhon, and I had to Jhon, tú lloraste. I think that Jhon cried watching the movie. Yes,
Which movie are you talking about?
crying eyes.
Crying? Oh, cry. Oh, yeah. That's yeah. Okay. Crying eyes is something that is true. That I've had a director that has been stalking me for about 5, 6 years, trying to ruin my life because I said no. And I was in a project, and this is a true story. And I was in a project, and I knew about the project a year before it was even a movie developed. The producers, the writers, they told me, don't say anything. I didn't say nothing to nobody. That's one thing that I am. I'm loyal and trustworthy. Okay. You tell me don't say nothing, keep it a secret. I do. When we started doing, when I saw the script and it went on the IMDb, and one day I had a feeling to look on my IMDb. Okay. And I went on my IMDb and I saw the director's name attached to this movie. And I called the producer and I said, no, I said, I can't work with him. He's been stalking me for years. I said, please, even if I'm the greatest actress on set. He's going to say I'm horrible because of what happened years ago. And I never met this guy. Never. Okay. It was only on the phone. He was infatuated, you know. He used to call me up 2, 3 in the morning, from LA time, asking me all these questions, and used to be long. Oh my God. So when I spoke to the producer and the writer, they were like, "Oh, don't worry about it. We're not going to let nobody harm you. We're going to take care of you." A few days later, I'm off the project because this director somehow got me off. I don't know. So he humiliated me on Facebook. He went, "You're fired," this and that. So I spoke to a lawyer. I had people on my side. I said, "If you don't stop, I'm going to sue you for defamation of character, blah, blah, blah." So this film is about me, but it's not only about me, it's about other women who actually go through the same thing when they have people who try to ruin what they want to do. Especially, let me live my life. Leave me alone, So months later, he got kicked off the project and they wanted me back, and I told them no. Because I was more hurt that they didn't go on my side after over a year I knew about this project. That they didn't say, "Listen, we need this director. He's going to help us with funding." I would have been okay. All right, I understand. I'll back out, but they didn't do that. They just ignored me, blocked me, and everything. I was more hurt for that, not because I wasn't in the project. I was more hurt for that. And this movie is for every woman that goes through this.
Thank you for your brightness, for your courage, and for this movie. Oh my God, I cannot wait to translate. But Jhon, gracias por esa pregunta.
No, de hecho.
Yeah, this is very dear to my heart because it happened to me. It's happening to me.
Bueno,
Wow.
felicitarla y por último, pues, si algo, un saludo para Colombia, Latinoamérica, tus redes sociales.
Natalie, I feel so glad to don't translate to let you talk. We got 5 minutes. The camera is yours. Please send a hi to Colombia, to the channel, to people who's watching. Tell us your
Hi,
social media.
Colombia. How you doing? I'm Natalie from America. I'm an actress, singer, performer. I'm so glad to be on the show. Happy Valentine's Day weekend, everybody. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Before I go, I just gotta say, listen, I gotta say everybody that I'm working with. David Bergo from the Nostradamus mission. I'm playing multiple characters in that. That's going to be a TV pilot, and Roger G. Grubbs, Charles Brooks, everybody that I work with. I these interviews, they don't know how hard it is because I try to get everything in all at once and I can't. Everybody that knows me, everybody that wants to work with me, I love everyone, and everybody that interviews me, I feel so honored. I'm honored.
No, we are honored. And please give us your social media so people can follow you.
Okay. Instagram is at NTLPERI. My IMDb, you just type. I'm all over Google. Okay, all you do is gotta type in my name, and there I am. Remember, PERI is my last name. Okay. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Facebook, I mean, you Google my name, I'm on sites I didn't even know about that show a whole list of my movies from when I started, and I'm like, oh my God. And I'm on celebrity news. I mean, I got interviewed for celebrity newspaper, magazines. Now the book cover. So what's happening to me is unreal, and I'm very happy, and I work hard, and I want people to know that I really work hard. Things don't just come to me. Okay, maybe now they do because of my experience, and I work with the same people a lot, and they know how I work, and I get referrals. But anybody that want to work with me, I'm always honored and happy that you think of me like that. So yeah.
I hope I can be. I'm a writer, but I hope I can be a better writer, so you can be on the cover of my book. And we hope that Jhon got
Thank
a
you.
lot of money to hire you as an actress. Jhon, espero que tengas todo el dinero del mundo para contratar a Natalie como actriz y yo para tenerla en mi libro.
No,
Ah,
primero agradecerle y muchas gracias, de verdad.
Muchas gracias to you too.
oh, de nada. You're welcome.
That I understood. Muchas gracias.
No,
Uh, I'm Italian. I understand some words, not everything, but yeah. So
it's okay. No, Jhon, muchas gracias y hasta luego. Jhon, lo que tú quieras decir, no sé.
Oh, hasta luego, muchas gracias,
Bye,
gracias.
bye.
Bye, bye.
Chao.
Chao.
ciao. Bye bye.
Bye, bye.
Bueno, aquí ella nos da una respuesta muy graciosa porque increíblemente ella nunca ha visto sus proyectos. De hecho, ella solo ha visto 2 proyectos que ya hizo, te los voy a decir. Sí se vio de Streets, pero fue muy gracioso porque el director, en toda la película ella cerró los ojos. Y el director, pero mírate, pero mírate, pero mírate. Y ella justo los abrió. Yo sé que tuviste de Streets y te gustó, y hay más historias de Streets. Ella solo abrió cuando ya sale en el traje de baño blanco. Entonces ella se quedó como que, ok, tú quieres mostrarme esa escena. Otra película que ella observó es en una donde ella hace el rol de una prostituta, pero por cierto, una prostituta que, digamos, como que se venga, por así decirlo. Es una película, digamos, con un rol muy, muy fuerte. Y es muy gracioso porque ella decidió verla y ese día en el cine alguien le regó, creo que una copa de vino, algo así, fue algo muy chistoso. Entonces ella dice que siempre ha tenido malas experiencias eh, y que ella es muy tímida, ella nunca observa los trabajos que ella ha hecho. Por cierto, hay que anotar, ¿no? Que empezamos por lo grande, en exclusiva, y aquí vamos a ver la portada del libro, donde ella sale, donde ella después adaptará este papel, ¿no? Un libro sobre una cantante trata el tema de la muerte, de lo sobrenatural, no fue una exclusiva, porque incluso ella nos dice acá, está sorprendida de que ella haya podido incursionar en todo, sabes que es todo, dirección, producción, cine, televisión y ahora los libros. Aquí ella me dio un pequeño regaño, porque yo asumí que este corto era sobre amigos imaginarios y nos da un spoiler que igual no importa, lo vamos a hacer, porque la película sí trata el tema de literal la niña mata a todos los parejos de la mamá y aún así la mamá la apoya. Generalmente uno tiende a pensar que es una película que va a tratar el tema de los amigos imaginarios, de algo así, y no, dice que en realidad es una película que trata con el tema de la locura y de cómo esta se puede manifestar incluso una niña. Y pues obviamente aquí el spoiler es que pues si la niña está loca es porque la mamá le heredó eso. Entonces, lo increíble acá, y no sé si eso responde a tu pregunta, es que la madre de cierta manera consintió cada una de esas muertes. Bueno, aquí viene la parte más fuerte, pero más importante de la entrevista, Jhon. Sí es basada en ella. Ella tuvo un proceso horrible hace 5 años y lo extraño es que ella nunca se vio con el director, con un director la acosó, feo, feo. La llamaba, tú sabes muy bien la cuestión del cambio horario en Estados Unidos, y la llamaba desde una hora muy distinta, póngale que 2 de la mañana, a acosarla. Es extraño porque ella siempre ha sido muy leal, y ella, a pesar de que tuvo ese proceso, ella siempre respetó pues al estudio, que le dijo, mira, no, espera a ver qué sucede, pues porque tú sigues en el proyecto. Estaba muy bien que es una mujer muy comprometida con sus proyectos. De repente pasó eso mismo que sucede en la película, donde el tipo en redes la menciona, le dice estás despedida, una humillación horrible que obviamente sabes cómo golpea al trabajo de una actriz. Ella dice que sí lo hizo, basándose en ella, pero también en varias mujeres que han pasado por este proceso, porque, y pues para nadie es un secreto el nombre del director, eso está ahí pues en el IMDb de la película y todo. Ella quiso hacerlo porque parece que era un tipo que tenía este comportamiento constante. Quienes han visto esta película y el mensaje tan fuerte, pues, hombre, ella lo dijo acá, es basada en ella 100%. Bueno, primero le di a entender que estaba feliz de saber que entrevistaba a alguien de el género de la non-exploitation. Ya sabes que hemos tenido acá gente de Non, de Saint Agatha y ahora de Bloody Nun. Sabes que aquí ella es una cazadora de demonios acá, pero ella dice que se siente muy bien de haber estado acá y pues Jhon nos contó una historia que me tiene sorprendido. Hay un proyecto que ella grabó en Brooklyn. No sé si hayas visto un proyecto en ella donde ella técnicamente es colgada. Pues aquí cuentamos algo interesante. Ella es una mujer bajita y ella había sido lastimada de la costilla por un proyecto anterior. Ella hace sus propias stunts. Jhon, pudimos haber perdido a Natalie, porque resulta que ella, para ser realista, la escena de que ella es colgada, ella pues iba de puntitas, y pues sí, se colgó. El problema es que tú sabes muy bien cómo afecta la movilidad del cuerpo el tener una costilla rota. Pues hombre, ella duró bastante tiempo suspendida, que hasta el director le dijo, estuviste increíble, y no, en realidad estaba colgada ahí en esa escena. Y también, aunque tú no lo creas, pudimos haber perdido en The Streets. Tú viste The Streets y sabes que te gustó el personaje de Pin, ¿no?
Oh,
¿Sabes?
no, claro.
Sabes muy bien, uno, no me las creo, hizo todas las escenas de carros, no sé cómo las hizo. Y recuerdas la escena donde ella está en una van colgada y con la otra mano disparando. Jhon, se rompió el dedo. Ella estaba colgada literal de este dedo, el meñique de la van, y se le rompe.
Wow.
Ella dice que se considera, y me parece un buen mote, como una Tom Cruise femenina, lo dijo así. Ella dice que siempre fue una tomboy, y yo le dije, pero es increíble porque tú puedes hacer de la tomboy, ella es de la modelo. Dijo, no me gusta clasificarme, yo puedo hacer todos los roles. Y lo más increíble es que es su propia doble sin recibir entrenamiento. Lo que es ser una actriz. Una actriz, al final, es increíble porque ella nos dice que listo, ya están todos los Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, pero que ella se vino a dar cuenta por su carrera y ella dice que de hecho ella quiere intentar mencionar con toda la gente que ha trabajado. Dice que es una locura porque ella incluso le crearon una página para ella se iba a enterar. Esa página que hay en internet sobre Natalie Peri alguien la creó. Dice, es increíble. Pero pues yo creo que no nos debe sorprender porque sabemos la constancia de ella, es una actriz digna de ser admirada y sí, Jhon, tienes toda la razón. Esperamos alguien como, no sé, como Mar Duplass o alguien la llame, porque es increíble.